Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Panda. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on Broadway and 61st on the west side of Manhattan. And I decided to come here to do this live stream. Let me explain why I'm kind of burnt out from all the YouTube content. So, before we start, what's up, Beans? Beans is in the house. Beans. He has a profile picture of a can of beans. That's his profile picture. So, but anyway, guys, I want to talk about why I'm kind of burnt out from the YouTube stuff, and I'm also burnt out from trying to market the print page on my photography website. And I also want to talk about how some people said they were going to buy prints but never contact me. So I wanted to address that too in this video. So I tried my best to do a timeline. So I digress. I'm shooting this in 1080p 60 frames a second. I'm also using the Wi-Fi, so that is also helping me get that advantage of using these live streams, but also utilizing the city's free Wi-Fi structure, which I wish more cities had the more free Wi-Fi, but you know, take what you can get, right? So with that said, everyone, so let me wait a few more minutes and get some people in here. But in the meantime, please do subscribe, like, and share. Go to my website. All the links are down in the descriptions below. Guys, there's a description for this video, and I wish more people could look at it and read it. And there's links to a lot of stuff. Pateron, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah. So with that said, everyone, make sure you hit the notification bell icon. That does help. And yeah, that does help. Because when you click all, you get notifications of all videos, including live streams, even ones that are called ransom live. So keep that in mind. I do ransom live streams like this. It's not scheduled. Listen, like I said, I'm not trying to compete with other YouTubers, and I understand there's a structural box on YouTube that it can help me make my life easier, but I don't structurally plan these live streams. I do it as I feel like I want to do them. And that is the respect that YouTube has to give me as a creator. Not because, oh, you want me to do it at this certain time. This is what you're telling me, analyzing data, that this is when most people are online. Sometimes that's not true, and sometimes it is true. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt. So I did. I wanted to do it my way. But YouTube seems to have a problem with the way I approach my videos. And YouTube seems to have a problem with how I address my videos. And it seems like if I change the thumbnail, the title of the content, they want to monetize it. But it's certain keywords that you have to pay attention to, which recently I was applauded by like why YouTube decided to demonetize every single live stream. Why are you demonetizing it? So with that said, everyone, so I'm going to wait 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to start the live stream. I'm going to start this conversation. So take it with a grain of salt, everybody, please. Hi, Queen. Queenie is in the house, all the way from the UK. Thank you, Queenie, for all your support. Really love your support, like verbally, mentally. And I really want to address this to my audience. And those are not my audience that's here for the first time. Let me explain. All this life that I'm experiencing in the last 2 years has been a little mentally not relaxing, not stable, not comfort. It's been bothering me. I do go through my depressions. I do go through my I guess you can say I have lots of concerns, because I wish we as a people can do better. but we just refuse to do better. And I try to do better, but sometimes I slip the cannon. I slip too, and you know, like, oops, it happens, right? But I don't do it frequently. But with that said, everyone, so let me explain first chapter. Let's do the timeline. So let's start from the timeline right now, and let's talk about YouTube. Now, YouTube has been doing some changes. YouTube has been doing some fundamentally changes to make it more complicated and confusing for the creator. Much stricter rules. You can't film this, you can't film that. You have to have permission. You have to have, it's like, but I'm not being paid enough to do all this, YouTube. And financially, as a YouTuber that has under 5,000 subscribers for this channel, you know, I get a lot of direct support, but even that is not enough, because you want to do things that you want to do for your content, but you can't do it because structurally you don't have the, right now, I'm a travel, houseless, documentarian, consultant, and soon I'm going back west. And I want to explain, I already explained really that in another video, why I am going back west. And New York is just too much. It's a great place to photograph and be here for a short time, but it's not something, a place where I want to live again. Keep in mind, I did live here once, but YouTube makes it hard when you locate one location to another. You drop in subscribers and views based on your location. It's like, YouTube, it's just, can you just put it as United States of America, not like, oh, this is boring as Wisconsin, which Wisconsin is not boring. That's what New Yorkers want to think, but it's not. But this is what YouTube does, and it makes it hard for me to establish proper audience feedback, the right community, which I'm not saying that I don't have the right community, because I have people that want to contribute, but now they want to be the boss. That's not how it works. It's like, I'm not even the boss of myself right now, because right now I'm so confused about why I'm so burnt out from all this YouTube stuff. I'm doing all these videos, these lives, these walks. I'm literally burning myself out for very little. Yes, it's something, and I'm grateful for it. But I'm talking about YouTube directly, because just a couple days so far, the revenue went down so much. Now, I don't know if that was from the super chats or not, but yeah, and it should be from the super chats, and I can understand, but like, the numbers don't add up when it comes down to the views and how much a group of demographic people watching one particular video about San Francisco. And that video hit 100,000 views. I just not understanding that. So with that said, everyone, yes, I'm kind of burnt out from the YouTube stuff, because I literally put my effort into the YouTube content, and I walk literally for miles just to make the content so no one misses out. Like the other day, we walked down Broadway. I went from 96th Street to 34th Street. That wasn't the plan. The plan was to establish 96th Street to 59th Street. That was it. But no, I reached for more, and I want more people to see what is going on, because I feel like it's not like I had an obligation, which I didn't. I just feel bad when people don't see when I'm live, because I hear it all the time sometimes in the comments that, oh, I missed the live stream, oh, darn it. So I try to stay as long as possible. But like I said, guys, it doesn't pay the bills. It may pay for one bill if it comes to that point, but it doesn't pay the bills with an S. And this is why, I don't know, I'm like also stressed out and burnt out, because YouTube is always changing settings And then you have to fix the videos, you gotta fix the thumbnails now because YouTube doesn't like it, or you have to fix something in your descriptions or in your titles so YouTube doesn't flag it in the future, because this is what they did to a few of my videos which they monetized a year ago, and now they want to demonetize them. I'm so confused. This is why I'm so burnt out. I'm putting 166%. I don't know why I say 166, but it sounds good. 166% in all of the content, and I'm not seeing the results from YouTube, you know? I feel like they're not letting me down, but they're also letting the whole point of why YouTube exists down, you know? And when YouTube exists, it's a broadcast for us, about us. And it's not about that. It's about YouTube. It's not about creators anymore. It's not about community. It's not about sharing. And you see how much they market YouTube ads? Quite a lot. Now, I used to have an ad on the YouTube platform, and guess what? They never wanted to broadcast that ad. It was basically like an introduction. This was back in what, 2017? And I just, you know what? I gave up on it. I tried again 2019. I'm done. Because it did the exact same thing. It never wanted to show people an ad. Even though it was part of like the videos archives in my selection. It's supposed to automatic play when people, or as a commercial. But, you know, trying to get a photography demographic towards my channel. Because we talk about tech and photography mostly on this channel, but in the last year or so, 2 years, well, year and a half, we've been focused on video, street, documentarian life in the cities where I travel. It's been complicated. So hello Apple, greetings from Switzerland. You guys never been to Switzerland? You guys are missing out, I'm telling you. Are you minorities here in the United States that think, oh, the hood is just that's all you need? Okay, whatever you say. I heard this conversation on a train. A debate. A tourist is telling some African American children that you should come to our country and experience what we have. They're like, ew, why would we want to go to white man's land? People on the train looked, was like, what? These young Generation Z children are so not educated. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it right now. Generation Z, you're a bunch of dumbasses. Not all of you, but the ones that want to pretend like the hood is all what you need. Really? When you need help, don't cry to the people outside your hood, because that's what you're going to do eventually. But with that said, I can juggle that. Okay. All you need now is a ticket to Portland. I hope that someone supports you will buy a print. I'm going to get to the prints in a second. Thank you, Queenie, for reminding me to talk about that. But I want to just talk about the YouTube point of view. It's been like YouTube. You have to structurally give us time to adapt to everything that you want to change suddenly. And then we have to fix videos, and it's so tedious. Yes, it's a job. I'm required to do that. But when you do that on the fly, and you do that, just like announcement, it's like not everybody has time to catch up when everyone is trying to make content here, there, out of state, out of town, out of country. And yes, we have the computer and the assets, but right now we have a much bigger workflow. And no, I do not have a team to help me with that workflow. And yes, that would be much easier, but YouTube, if you just give the audience a chance to experience my channel, you may have given me opportunity to make revenue so I can pay someone to help me with the content. But I digress. With that said, everyone, let's talk about my prints. I want you guys right now to buy my prints, because technically I am selling the prints. Okay, so let me clarify something. Now, if you want standard prints with frames, that's fine. This is why I have two selections on the website. Okay? There's one for regular prints of different types, different designs and shapes based on the size, right? Then I have the glass. Now, I already set a fixed price for them, and I will guarantee it if you buy one of the digital glasses. Yes, it's a little bit expensive. Right now I'm doing what? I'm doing the 10.4 by, no. I'm doing 14 by 14 by 10 by 4. No, 10.4 frames. That's what I'm doing right now. I've been testing that format, and I have done it before. It's been a while since anyone wanted to buy one of those prints. So keep in mind, you have selections, but if you buy the glass print, I guarantee you, you're going to be satisfied with the outcome. Because guess what? I send it off the print to the sponsor or to the printing agency. They print it on glass. I give them percentage. They ship it to you. I don't have to do anything. Yeah, this is what. But here's the problem. When you guys want the regular prints, I have to run around the city because I can't physically buy the frames and carry the frames with me every single day and wait till someone wants to buy a print. That's just idiotic for me as a traveler and as someone that's like trying to experience what it's really like to grind hard in the real world. Because people need to know, like, people really grind hard just to stay afloat. And this is one of these gentlemen. I'm that guy that is trying to stay afloat and grinding hard as possible. So I have to run around town, use transportation to get to one place to another place to another. Then I gotta buy the materials. Then I gotta pack it, which I don't have to buy the tape because I bought the tape in advance. I bought the big roll that lasts us forever. Yeah, I'm not stupid. And I got it for cheaper at the 99-cent store. So, there you go. But anyway, you know, it's hard. And I want people to understand that please don't promise me you're going to buy a print and you don't end up buying a print. You're not just hurting me mentally, but you're giving that hope up that, oh, yes, I got someone that wants to buy a print. And my hopes are high. And I know I shouldn't put my hopes too high, but when you initially when you really come out your mouth and you say you're going to buy a print, it's giving me hope. And when you don't buy it, and I hear nothing from you, or the fact that you're trying to evade the question, and you don't respond for not 7 days, but 2 weeks, yeah, it gives me a sign like, yeah, you know, I'm patient, but I gave you 2 weeks. I just want to make that clear to those that are saying they want to buy a print, but they don't buy a print. So, it's just like, because right now I'm on a task. The task is to leave New York City. In order to do that, let's make my income. In order to make that happen, let's sell prints. Now, like I said, you guys have options to go to my website, buy my prints. I think, and a lot of people think, that they're really good prints. And you can hang it up listen, you can hang it up any way you want in your house based on the size. If you buy one size, I recommend sticking to that same size to make your house look very symmetrical. Don't have one small one, then one big one, then one big one, then small one, big one, big. No. If you're gonna buy one frame size, stick to that frame size. And if you continue to buy the same frame size, but with that said, everyone, Steven Brown says, don't judge behavior on a few people that don't know better. No, I'm not. This is why I cleared it out. It says some. Don't put that on the whole authentic group. No, I did not. I made that clear. I said some. Sharon Butler, how are you doing? You know, it's stressful too. It's mentally stressful for me. Like hoping that this person would buy print or this person would buy print. It's, you know, and I take the time out to go to these cities and take it. Some of those photos, well, I would say the Singapore photo shop, yeah, I took that illegally. So I wasn't supposed to be up there, but I was up there. So I'm not, listen guys, I risk sometimes taking these photos. So all I ask is, guys, please let me decor your house or your apartment or your crib. Let me decor your kitchen or your living room. Let me put 3 pieces up. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Make your living room look slick and, like I said, symmetrical. You know, don't put stuff like up here. Don't. That's amateur. You know, that's this amateur movement, I guess. But with that said, everyone, yes, it's been raining off and on all day. I've been in the rain. I just don't care anymore. I'm just burnt out, guys. I'm literally tired. I'm burnt out. I'm literally trying to stay alive and trying to stay away from certain areas of New York City now. I'm not going back to Penn Station until I leave. That's final. I'm not going back there to get harassed by another homeless man. And keep in mind, I got nothing against the homeless community because we all face the same problems. But when you want to purposely cause mayhem, disturbance, you literally deserve to get your ass whooped. I'm sorry to say this, but like, come on, New Yorkers. Like, here's the problem. New Yorkers like to just stand around and look, watch, and then say something. That's not how it works, people. For some, people do stand up. But when you do stand up, people got a problem with it. So this is why I always say, wait, if I stand up for you, for your cause, what makes it fair for you to not stand up for another person's cause? It's really, it goes to show you the mentality sometimes. But with that said, everyone, so we talked about YouTube, we talked about the prints. Now let's talk about the marketing. Why I actually put money into the marketing and trying to sell prints. And I honestly am not impressed by how much money Google wants you to spend so you can sell one print. I'm like, out of your mind. Listen, I love you, Google, and all, but your prices and your guarantees are not guaranteed. And honestly, it makes it much harder for me to try to sell a print. But here's the marketing part. Every time YouTube always try to get me to market, here's the problem. My Instagram suddenly now shows like prints for sale. I'm like, whoa. Why are you showing me other people's prints for sale? I'm the one that's trying to sell prints. Yeah. Have you noticed that every time you log into your Google account, your YouTube channel, or your Instagram, your advertisement starts to change based on what you just recently was browsing on the internet. Thank you, Google, for letting me know that you spy on me all the time. But with that said, everyone, I'm just exhausted. I'm tired. I would like to sleep. I just want to sell some prints, get the hell out of here. Yeah. I don't know, it's like these last couple of weeks has been like terrible. March was great. But right at the end of April, I don't know. It's May 2nd now. and Mother's Day is coming up, so yeah. I was like, oh wow, Mother's Day is coming up. That's a poofy. I said poofy because like I don't pay attention to time or these holidays anymore. I really don't. I don't pay attention to holidays anymore. I just live the day by day. I just go on about my day, and this is why I don't pay attention to holidays. I don't even celebrate Christmas. Why should I celebrate Christmas? You guys celebrate Christmas like 3 times a year. You're like, what was it? First and foremost, Valentine's is considered as Christmas. Okay? You got your birthday, Christmas. You got Easter, another Christmas. Then you got, isn't you guys in the States love to do like a back to school shopping gifts right before like Labor Day or something like that? That's another Christmas. And what else is another Christmas? And then you got Christmas. Or if you want to count Thanksgiving, because people do give away gifts on Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's 6 Christmas. Come on, you guys are just outright too much with the too many Christmases. Is that even a word? Christmases. Christmases. Sounds such a like ebonics word. Oh my panda. I'm just saying, guys, it just makes no sense why you have so many Christmas days. I don't even get that much Christmas. Jesus. So, like someone buy me a car for Christmas. Oh, not even better than, oh, see, it's raining again. This is going to continue to happen all day. I'd rather just be wet. Wait, I'm already wet. What I'm talking about. Lucky it's not cold, but it is cool today. So there is a little bit of chill on the skin. You know, you guys want to support the channel? You want to subscribe? Be my guest. I'm burnt out. YouTube has burnt me out to a point where I post over 1,000 videos and YouTube has shut them all down. It's like, no, we don't want people to see this. We don't want people to see that. We don't want people to see this. We don't want people to see that. Oh, maybe this. Maybe this. We do 2 weeks with you and then we put it back into ghost archives. That's what YouTube does to my content. Swipe, like Tinder. Swipe. It's like, oh, my panda. Really, YouTube? I'm not that attractive? Give me a break, friend. But anyway, guys, you guys want to support the channel? You want to support a nice hot bath or a shower tonight? PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I got those links down in the description below. If you guys want to support the video's content, or my sacrifice, or my hard work, or whatever you might want to donate for. I don't know. So, I don't tell you how to donate, but I do respond back to the PayPal donations. If you read the messages, guys, I do respond back to those. So keep that in mind. Look for those messages. But anyway, guys, we're in loud Manhattan. I'm using a lavalier mic over this Shimuk because it's a little windy, but it's also raining, and also I want to kind of dampen the noise a little bit, you know. But with that said, everyone, I do have other links to Amazon if you guys want to help support that as well. That's like, I don't know. Amazon affiliate links is dying. Oh, wow. It's dying. But I do want to talk about, and this is a new topic, off topic, because this is a live stream. I just want to give a timeline, you know. But I do want to talk about how someone watched one of my videos about this wagon when I first got this wagon when I was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I did a review on it, my first week review on it. Well, technically I did my initial first day review on it because it was actually the better wagon, because we had wagons previously, Ozone Park wagons, cheesy break so easily. Yeah. We didn't want a cheap wagon. We wanted to buy something that is heavy duty. So someone said I didn't make any reviews and updates, and I said that's because you didn't watch the video in full, friend. Because there are links when you watch the video, those annotation links that pop up on the corner of the screen. Yes, those are annotations to other videos. Yeah, you didn't know that? Well, now you know. So he tried to say that I didn't, like, what was the comment? Comment was, well, he was making an assumption that I was being arrogant and without reviewing or traveling with the wagon. Guys, this is the second wagon from the first wagon. The first wagon lasted maybe into December of this year. And the reason why it broke the way it did, because I was being rough. These streets in New York City, these sidewalks, you have to be gentle with the wagon when you're pushing it up the banks of the sidewalks, or even the terrain on the streets in New York City. Now, mind you, I did take it to Chicago first. We went to Southside Chicago with it. Mind you, also, we had it in Boston. We had it in DC. We had it in Connecticut. I just don't know what to tell you, friend, because all the video links are in the description. Well, the videos, I have to update it. But if you would search on my channel, you will see, oh wow, get the TMZ update. There's quite a few. And he tried to say there was no updates. This is when you know someone hasn't watched your videos in full, or just watched it for 1 minute and then made an assumption by criticizing why, wow, you really want a review that fast in 1 minute? That's so freaking bizarre. Goes to show you how many people do not watch the content in full. This is how you catch people. Did you watch it in full? Because I clearly said that in the video. I'm pretty sure I did say it several times about why we got the TMZ wagon, which he did not watch. Because in that video, I explained why this is a much heavy duty wagon, and I went in depth showing you the rubber wheels. Yeah. And I gave an update 2 weeks after that when we went to Chicago with it. I'm like, Panda, guess you weren't watching it, sir. But anyway, guys, I'm just sitting here, I'm bored, I don't have nothing to do. I can't go to Penn Station. I refuse to go there. My laptop is dead. Kind of. I'm trying to conserve the battery. I got probably like 30% battery left on it. I don't care. But with that said, everyone, I got nothing to do, guys. I'm just like, I can't go to the hostel. I don't want to actually spend money on the hostel. I just want to buy my ticket and get the heck out of New York City. That's all. And you guys will probably say in New York City, like, wow, you feel that way about New York City? Yes, I do. I had some bad times here. Even though I still love how fundamentally, like, photogenic New York City is. This is the only reason why I come, to take pictures. I didn't come here to get robbed, which we did. I didn't come here to get criticized or get criticized, be discriminated, get harassed, be looked at upon like if I'm one of the mental health here in New York City. I'm like, okay, just to let you know, officer, we all have mental health problems. We all have mental health. It just depends how you want to categorize it or describe it. Because some people want to describe their mental health like, I don't have mental health problems. Like, you really don't? You sure about that? Yuki. let her analyze you and she'll tell you like why you do. Everyone has it. So you're telling me you never had any depression ever in your life? Okay. All right. If you say so, never had depression. You've always been a happy camper. Nothing fazes you. All right. Okay. I see. That's the lie. You see my sarcasm? That's a lie. I went through a lot. I lost a girlfriend in the last 2 years. I lost through a hate crime. I have gotten robbed. I have gotten my phone stolen, broken several times. I've been robbed for everything I have. Oh, my panda. Isn't that sad? Not everything, but most of my clothes, my Japanese attire. Oh, my panda. Now you have some really nice bow ties, and yeah, all got stolen. Because New Yorkers want to be conniving, not all New Yorkers, but those New Yorkers that make New York look bad, you should be ashamed of yourself. You want to know why other New Yorkers are mad at you, because you're doing this to your city, which is your playground. No, that does not mean, oh, this is my playground, I can just do what, no, you don't rob people. Go find a hobby. Go find something to do to make you happy and make people happy. Come on. Now gun violence is getting rampant. This is why we want to leave as soon as possible. Every day there's multiple shootings. And there was a shooting just up here 2 days ago. Like, in this neighborhood. What? In this neighborhood. I know, it's bizarre. You don't hear that in this neighborhood. Because it's 24-hour protected, but it happened. Just to show you how unstable New York is. But right now, people are outside. People are trying to enjoy the day, mostly teenagers, because they're coming out of school. Or they just don't go to school. I notice, why are kids having a book bag in the morning and not going to school and just hanging out in the park, smoking weed? And you want to know what your children are doing every day. Yes, cutting school, smoking weed, before class, so I see it in the mornings. I see it all the time. Like, really? How old are you? Like 15? That shows you real good parenting. No, I move out of here and get a job somewhere else. I don't want a job in New York City. We never wanted to, actually. We came here to take some photos. I was trying to stick around and see my Japanese friend Tech would come back, but I don't think he's coming back no time soon. This is another reason why, because if he was here, I wouldn't have to worry about, putting stuff somewhere to store it, because he would store it for me. I'll come when I want to come to get it. So only person in New York City that I honestly trust, but he's not in Tokyo, and I think he's in trouble with immigration. And I hope that it's not serious. But see, things happen today. Oh, my panda. So the world's backwards. But anyway, guys. Ooh, getting wet. Yeah, I'm getting wet. I'm sitting out here in a drizzle rain. Stretched out closed. Yeah, look at my sleeves stretched out now. Oh, my panda. I need to wash my clothes again. I got a scarf on because it is kind of, it's kind of nippy. But you know what? I'm showing everybody how difficult life is when you decide to just pick up and just want to travel during the pandemic, and you continue to do it, and you want to go somewhere else, and then you realize you can't afford a rent back in Vancouver, so you put everything in storage, and then you just try to wing it as a photographer, but people don't respect you as a photographer because everyone wants free photos, especially here in New York City. Sound is not good right now. Well, yeah. Sounds good now. But yeah, It's just that, yeah, but yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm disconnected from the world. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I always feel disconnected. Why? Whoa, well, look what's been going on lately. For the last 2 years, like, what? Yeah. Good things, bad things, good things, bad things. But it makes me wonder, like, am I in the right place? And I'm not in the right place right now. New York City is not the right place. I'm gonna be honest. And I always have been honest about that. New York is somewhere I like to visit, but it's not somewhere I want to be as living and working. I lived here before, it was harder then, and now it's harder now. And that's the problem. Why should it be harder now? It should have been much easier to get housing and the right place to live and the right landlord. Some of these landlords do not care about their tenants. And that is so sad, but they get away with a lot. And the tenants got to fight back somehow. This is why New York law, tenant laws here in New York City are so broken as well. It's not fair to some tenants that landlords do what they do. They get away with a lot. Still not better. Well, I'm sorry. It's just the microphone. Well, it's the lavalier microphone, so I don't know what's going on with the audio. I don't know what's going on with the audio, so I really don't know. But with that said, everyone, oh my panda, I'm gonna be sitting here all day, Dad. You guys want to sit me watch and see me get wet? It's supposed to rain again, and then it's supposed to die off tomorrow, and then rain the next day. It's like, oh my panda, it's that spring love of rain. Today it only hit 55 degrees. It's, like I said, cool, but can't wait to get inside the sleeping bag. Oh my panda, I'm so, like, literally damped. I'm literally damped. But anyway, guys, that is my live stream for today. If you guys enjoyed the live stream and my conversation and understand why I'm burnt out as a YouTuber, and don't get mad if I don't post all the time now. I'm just literally burnt out when I'm not seeing what I want to see in the results. All right. But anyway, guys, how's that live stream though? It looks good. Because I'm monitoring, look, I'm monitoring everything through my other iPhone using the Wi-Fi that's over here. It says 1080p 60. I was able to choose, oh, actually it's raining really hard now. It looks great. It looks smooth. Yeah, that looks smooth. Fuck that tower. Don't pay attention to that tower. That's a dirty Trump tower. No, we don't care about that tower. No, we don't care about that. Yeah, it looks great. Can I pinch in? Yeah, oh yeah, I can pinch in too. Alright, I'm sorry guys, I'm so fascinated with myself in the video, and 1080p 60 live streams look so good. I'm starting to realize how good it looks now. But not in this weather. Oh my panda, I wish the sun would come out. I want a bowl of ramen. I don't want a fancy bowl. I want a cheap bowl. Yeah, that's gonna probably warm me up a little bit. Oh yeah, like my friend Mike said yesterday. He was like, "Hey man, I can come hang out with you, drink some White Claws." I was like, "Nah, you know what? Yeah, okay." He came down, had some White Claws, and we were chilling at the Madison Square Park. He's like, "Man, I can't believe you still, man, you should got the key to the city by now." He says. I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Dude, like you literally survived this shit." Move it. You dumb. Stupid yellow taxis, man. This is why I don't like taking the yellow taxis. It's a damp, wet, rainy, drizzling day here in New York City. It actually thunderstormed last night. Yeah. Yes, it did. You guys didn't hear that thunder at like 4:30, 5 o'clock? Oh, that was crazy. It literally shook Manhattan. I know everyone jumped out their bed because that was loud. Because I had earplugs in and I could hear the big bang through the earplugs. And I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, oh crap, it's raining, I gotta get up. Yeah, it was pretty loud. That thunder, that roar, and that lightning. I don't know, I'm not sure if that lightning hit something, but I haven't seen anything on the news saying that any structural damage or anything like that. But wow, that sky lit up. Oh my panda. But with that said, everyone, I noticed that my live stream counts is just dropping. Remember, guys, when I was on Invisible People, live stream count was going up to like 60, 80, 100 people in a live stream. Now, it's like averagely like 8 to 10, 12 people in a live stream. Every per like 3 to 7 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, YouTube's doing something. But then again, this is not scheduled live stream, so take it with a grain of salt. Smoking cigarettes is bad for you. She just plucked a cigarette while the police officer was right behind her. It's like it's like, oh, you're not gonna. I guarantee, if that was me, man of color, we would have got a ticket. We would have got a ticket. Let's be honest about that. Oh, my pen is getting wet. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. Look at this dry spot. And everything else is wet. Oh, my panda. Look at that. That was a nice dry spot. Did you see that? Yeah, you can see that on camera. You can literally see the dry spot on camera. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep, getting sick again. Whee! Love getting sick. Love it. Hope I don't, actually. But anyways, I'm tired of YouTube. I'm kind of burnt out on YouTube because YouTube's not making it easier. I have to literally log into my phone, into my own YouTube account using the browser on the phone to fix certain things. So I didn't want to take out the laptop while it's raining. Ooh, what is that, a Lamborghini? Oh, Mr. Show Off. Nice car. Panda color, yes, good choice, but still arrogant, rich. Damn it, man. It's so wet. Look at that. You can see the wet spot versus the dry spot. Oh, my panda. I need to find cover. Alright. I'm dead. I hate when people with the cars rev their engines. It's too obnoxious. No, he didn't rev. He flew by. He drove by slow like your panda. You like this color? It was a panda color. He was calling my name. I was like, I don't like the car, but I like the color. Well, I do like the car. I like the shape, but I won't never drive a car like that. I don't think, even if I had billions of dollars. You think I'm going to change my attitude? Yes, a little bit, but I'm still not going to drive that car. I want an electric, you know what I want? I want the super badass, fastest electric scooter I can find. I want it all decked out with lights, and it says Panda on it, and lights up Panda. Oh my Panda, that's what I want. That's my transportation. And the battery must get me at least over 50 miles on a battery. Can you actually put a battery that big? No, it probably get like maybe like 30 miles on a battery charge, but still, that's what I want. Yes, New York City does have libraries, but guess what? I cannot bring these bags inside. So the library now has a bag restriction policy. Sorry to tell you that, but you should pay attention if you're in New York City. There's a bag restriction. This is why you don't see a lot of homeless people go in the libraries with their belongings. They leave their carts outside. I'm not leaving this outside or that outside. That's crazy. That is suicide to the death. I'm not leaving camera gear outside. That's just nuts. No, I tried. They say there's a bag restriction. New York City has a bag restriction. You know what that is for, right? You guys you should know what that is for. To keep the homeless population from coming into the shelter with belongings. Yeah. That's what that is meant for. San Francisco does this. Come on, you guys. Some of you are from San Francisco and Oakland. You guys know you also do that there. And guess what? In Portland, they don't do it. Yep, Portland, they don't do it. Some places don't do it, but some places do. Bag restriction. $2,000. What's going on, buddy? Libraries here are safe havens for homeless. Really? Wow, anti-America. Yes, Glenn. Anti-America. Libraries are not safe havens for homeless people, actually. Some libraries discriminate against homeless people from coming into their libraries in certain neighborhoods and communities. Yes, you have to go to some parts of like Oregon State or Washington State. Watch how one library community acts differently from another. So pay attention to the behavior and pay attention to the policy, because I've been through that. Oh, my panda. What is wrong with you? Guys, if I would have turned the camera around really quickly, this guy could have gotten into an accident because he's being stupid. Here, 70% of the homeless make up the amount of people who give them services. Glenn, where is that? Where are you? What place? You never actually said the place. You just said America, but where? I was in a shelter system from 2015 to 2017. Have you ever considered the John Doe Fund? Yes, I did, and I don't like how they run that program. Like I said, I used to be a DHS case director in Madison, Wisconsin, and we have that in Madison, and a lot of people and a lot of men do not like that program. New program, and a lot of places also started it. But, 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 but let me explain what that program is actually entitled to. Those are entitled to really ex-convicts that do not have an education or just got their GED in prison. It is actually meant for that purpose in the beginning, to give men and women an opportunity and a second chance. It's not something for me, someone that already has a degree, has an education, has several jobs. They're gonna be like, oh wow, we're to fit you in. We're to put you in. We need to get you a high-end job. That's the thing. So, Michigan. Oh wow. He said Michigan. My friend just moved from Wisconsin last year to Michigan. And she's thinking about moving back, maybe? Don't know why, but I don't think it's bad. I just think she was expected more, I guess. But yeah. But back to John Doe Fund, yeah, that program was initially meant for convicts. If you guys remember, what was the bill that passed with this program, this 501c3? Because it is a 501c3. And I remember seeing it as one of like HUD's most trusted campaigns for this program. All over, right? Yeah, I remember seeing that. I remember doing like a paper on it in high school. I was like, okay, because I had to like pass an English course just to qualify. Michigan is a good place for, we actually have a lot of resources for in their services. I don't know. I was just doing, if you guys, what was it, like 3 months ago, I was just showing you guys statistics of how what the government just got as a data statistic. Oh my God, let's get. Ooh. Why is it raining? I thought the rain was supposed to be gone by now. Anyway, oh man, I'm sorry guys, I'm just wet. Sorry guys, I'm getting wet out. Oh. Where's, god damn it, I have to take that out. It's such annoying. And then get something else wet? That just makes no sense. I'm not even gonna bother taking something out to get something else wet. It's gonna just get wet. I'm already cold as it. Ooh, look at that fancy car. Fancy. But anyway, I hear you, but a lot of people say Michigan, a lot of people say Wisconsin's good for homeless people and have a lot of resources. A lot of people say things like that too. I just have to see for myself. That's the problem. You just gotta see it for yourself. Don't. Because isn't Detroit one of the worst cities to actually try to live in? Alright guys, I'm getting wet. See, this is why I said I put too much effort into videos. Look at this YouTube. I get wet and I still don't get the justification that you don't give me. Because you claim that I don't deserve it. YouTube, so whatever. But anyway guys. Yeah. Oh wow, it's getting colder too. But yeah, what were we talking about? Michigan homeless, and before that we were talking about Doe Fund. Yeah, DOFA. Yeah. Yeah. If I go to that program, people are just, they're gonna be like, are you serious? Like, you have a great measurement. Well, they're gonna look at the jobs, they're gonna say, yeah, why you came here for? They're gonna ask that question. Because I would, like, hey, you got two culinary licenses, you worked at a bunch of restaurants. Yeah, that's not really a job role request. That's someone that's like just in and out of homelessness. It's not chronically homeless or just, yeah. And besides, if you ever did the research of that whole scandal back in the day too, oh yeah, with John Doe, yeah. I'm never gonna forget that. This is why. Oh no, they won't. I'm not a felon. Okay. But as I said, at the beginning when that program started in the 90s, it was actually intended, I said, intended for that purpose. They got more funding. They became one of the leading 501c3s that HUD likes to sponsor a lot. Yeah. That changed. This is 2022 now. Yeah, things have changed. But as I said, I go to someone. Good example, San Francisco. What did we do when we went to San Francisco, or what did we did when I was there? We went to a resource center. In that video, what did I say? What the woman told me? She's like, I overqualify for a lot of things. You don't learn. You just need to go job search. That's what she said. Just job search, because she doesn't see resumes or cover letters from individuals that often. She has to help them build it. I used to do that too. This is why a lot of men in Wisconsin and a lot of women are like, where's Panda? I know he quit, but damn, man, Porchlight, they're evil. They want to keep the bad people and get rid of the good people. That's so stupid. But anyway, guys, Porchlight was my last employer. Well, it was an employer from an employer. So I was employed by HUD under the state of Wisconsin to work for Porchlight. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen those videos, I think you should check those out. You guys would probably be upset for what they did. And yes, that lawsuit, it better end soon. It's been over 2 years now. And you know why it's taking so long? Because Porchlight knows they're going to get sued quite a bit. Yes. Harassment, not just harassment, domestic terrorist harassment from an American that threatened to. If you guys haven't seen the videos, you guys gotta check it out. You guys gotta check it out. You guys gonna be like, what? This dude literally called immigration federal police on you? And this all started because you were employee of the month 3 times? Okay, you guys gonna love it. You guys gonna love that content. You guys gonna be like, I wanna beat this guy up. Let's go to Wisconsin. Yeah, and they try to deny everything. Oh, this happened after, they said. Really? How did it happen? I have all the emails. And they thought they locked me out of the email. But they did. But guys, we document everything every day. So whatever they tried to do, or they're trying to do, it's not working. Uh-oh. It's not working. Sorry guys, I gotta wipe off the receiver. It's getting wet and it's not weather seal. But yeah. This is why once that lawsuit comes into finalization, when the enforcer says, I'm gonna favorite Mr. Bailey on the fact that he presented me clear evidence of harassment harassment from employees, the emails stated it too, the text messages, the stalking, the restraining order, the misabuse of power at Porchlight when it comes down to these people's rights. This is why right now 501c3 agencies probably don't even want to hire me, because they're like, oh yeah, we don't care about people's rights. We care about funding, grant money. Not about people anymore. It's about money. Make money off of homeless people. And that's what Seattle does best now. Yeah, if you guys haven't been in Seattle lately, that's what Seattle is doing, making money off the homeless now. It's a win-win. Oh my panda. Make some t-shirts that says oh my panda, or buy one. I actually did have some shirts that says Eat Sleep Photography Repeat. I saw quite a few. But make it a dark gray and purple fonts with a picture of a panda below it. No, that's too cheesy, friend. No, it has to have my picture, not some panda picture. Me. That's panda merch. I don't think I have an investment right now to do the panda merch. Not yet. I used to have, like I said, I used to have the merch, the Eat Sleep Photography Repeat shirts. And then that business fell out because it wasn't very popular. But then again, the t-shirts didn't last very long. Like the printing didn't last long. After like maybe like 10 washes, it would peel. So that was kind of disappointed. Why don't you, instead of you buying a shirt, why don't you just buy a print right now? Oh wow, this guy is... Po pulling over the Audi. Oh no, they're not. They're going into the Target again. This Target behind me gets robbed quite a bit. My dream is to open a business and generate enough passive income to where I don't have to work anymore. That is the plan, Glenn. That is the plan, friend, with me. Sell some good ass prints for 10 years, save my money, and get the hell out of this country or go to another country. No, Japan. I'm not going to Japan. No. I had enough. I want to go somewhere like I haven't gone in a while, like in a long time. And I'm thinking about Denmark. Just go see some friends of mine, shall we? They were like, Panda's back in Denmark. Woo, woo. Yeah, it was pretty fun back then. Oh my panda, crazy drinking, parties, rave parties. It was awesome. Oh man, panda. The food was great. Yes, I'm vegan, and they have vegan options there too, so don't worry. Come on, stop raining. So guys, if you guys want to buy a print, down in the description below, it's my website. Go to the prints for sale page. Now look at the two options. I got the standard prints with standard frames, but with designer frames based on the frame design. But in the next selection, I have all digital laser glass prints. Those are quite more expensive, but they are worth it. So you can buy a 14.4 by 10.4 print for $125 right now, and you will have it. Let's say you order it tomorrow, you will have it by May 11th, May 12th, because it's gonna come in some very beautiful, super sick ass packaging, like literally professional packaging, where how you open the print box, you're gonna be like, ooh, yeah, I like that. Yeah. So come on, guys, support so we can get out of New York City. Because Come on, can we just go, please? I live in Central America, Panama, and it's very affordable. Yeah, but I don't want to live on the islands, though. Well, you live in Central America, but Panama, I don't know. Do I have time to learn another language? That's the thing. I'm trying to fucking brush up on my Russian. And my German. Because, you know, you gotta love the German women. Sorry, man. And the German people. You gotta love the German people. But you ladies, you German ladies out there. I tell you, Panda doesn't discriminate. Niles, good to see you. Cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I am cool. I've been sitting in the rain for the past like 6 hours, drizzling rain off and on, and I decided just to do a live stream here. I did one this morning. I wasn't very talkative. I'm still pissed off. Yeah, I'm still pissed about that Penn Station incident. But I'm not just upset about that. I'm upset because people keep promising me things and they don't keep their word. All right, we got 39% battery left. So 1080p, 60 frames a second on the live stream does drain the battery much faster. So keep that in mind. Normally, if I would shot this on 1080p, 30 frames, it would last more than, I don't know, hour, 2 hours. Because normally we do live streams and it lasts like 3 hours, right? With the YouTube app. But when you use third-party apps like this, yeah, it does drain the battery a little faster. So guys, please, help Panda buy a ticket by buying a print. Go to my website, ThePandaPhotographer.com, all the descriptions down below. If you guys can't afford to buy a print, guys, you guys can make a donation. PayPal is open to anyone in around the world. Cash.app Venmo is there as well. So keep that in mind. I have a Zelle. Yes, I have a Zelle account. So keep that in mind. I'm just washed out and tired and burnt out from New York City. That's all. I'm just burnt out. And that's when you know you're ready. It's time to go. When you're just tired. Hello, Earth. How is everything? I need some hot soup or something, man. Doing stupid long videos just to try to please YouTube. Yeah, it's not trying to please you guys. We try to impress YouTube. We got to make an impression on YouTube. So YouTube give us more people to come to the channel. No kidding. CDs wreak havoc on the soul. It does. It does wreak havoc on the soul. You get here, you're happy. You stay here long enough, it makes you sad sometimes. Because now you start to see the reality of what is really going on here in this city. This is why I tell people, don't sit here and say, don't sit there behind a computer or a phone and say, why are you still in New York City? Where are you? Have you been in New York City? No? Then why would you tell me why I'm still in New York City when you haven't been here, friend? Yes, I should take your thought as a suggestive answer or question, solution, but it's how you say it and how you respond makes it sound like, yeah, you haven't been here, you don't know quite enough about it, you just hear things because you see it on television, on other YouTube channels. And let me be honest with you, other YouTubers hide what is really going on in the city. They don't tell you what they do behind the scenes all the time. But this is all the time behind the scenes, live. This is what New Yorkers are doing all the time. This is why I started to make a series or just walk around the city. But even that gets kind of tiring. So I want to do one more But gotta sell prints. If I need to eat and survive, I gotta sell prints. I have to. It's part of the digital nomad life. You know, the traveler life. This is why I can't not wait to get back to the West. It's going to be feel much calmer. It's going to be more collect. Everyone's going to be pretty much down to earth, right? But we're not going to go to Seattle because Seattle's. I used to love going to Seattle, but now I don't love going to Seattle. Downtown looks like crap, and at night, Seattle looks like a ghost town. It's like it's been raided by. It looks like a ghost town with a bunch of homeless and drug addicts, and yeah. It's terrible. I've never seen Seattle that bad. And the last time I was there was 2015, 16. It was beautiful, and now it looks like ratchet. It looks like an old New York City. Back in the 80s. Back in the 80s, 90s, when it's trying to build up, but still had abandoned buildings and yeah, it looks like that now, in some places in Seattle. But anyway, guys, with that said, I'm gonna get going. I need to try to sell a print because we gotta eat tonight, right? What are you gonna eat? Air? I'm not gonna be eating air. So, with that said, we gotta try to sell at least a small print. Now, I am selling. Here's another thing. Someone said, "Can I get the same size 8x10 print in glass?" And I was like, "Yes, but it's not an 8x10 frame. It's more 9.6 by 7.2 frame size." So,
no, we're all going with that.
I wish I had money on I'm on a disability so far as within 5 minutes of getting it. I hope you can. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? I wish I had money. I'm on disability. Sorry to hear that you're on disability, but you're getting what you deserve, right? The disability from the government, from the people. So funds will go within 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm getting it. I hope you can get what you need to do. What am I reading? I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. Because I'm thinking about something else. I hope you can get what you need today, Panda. Sorry. Because it started having me think about something else. Oh, hey. Is that juice box? Yeah, cute Asian women with juice boxes. Yes, that's a thing. Yes, that's a thing. I think my mother, Yuko, still drinks juice boxes, and she's 61 now. No, Eto's 61. She's 59. Sorry, mistaken. Oops. I don't think she appreciated me calling her the big 60. Not yet. But anyway, guys, it looks like it started drizzling finally. Now we need to try to go. We need to try to go inside the mall. Try to use the Wi-Fi really quickly. Try to market something to sell print. I gotta do it on Instagram, Facebook. Gotta try to sell print, you know? Yeah. Actually, we need to sell a couple of prints. We need to sell 6 11 by 14s or 10 or 14 by 14 by 10 by 4 frames. That's what we need to do. If I can sell $125, what? Because those frames, okay, let me explain it. Okay, so first and foremost, if I need to sell glass frames for 125, I make my ticket plus traveling fees, money, and hopefully we have money left over for hostel when we get to Portland, right? So we need to sell 7 prints. 7. All I need to do is sell 7. Oh, my panther. So go to my website, ThePandaPhotographer.com, go buy a print. If you don't buy a print, I swear, tonight when you sleep, I will stand over you like Khonshu from Moon Knight. Yes, me and Khonshu have something alike, you know. But he does tantrums. You guys been watching Moon Knight? The Marvel new Netflix. It's on episode 6 now. I'm sorry, but it's a little bit too short for me. But I get it. But still, like, well, Khonshu, he likes to throw tantrums. But I like to beat up people. So am I Mark or am I Jeff? What's the identity crisis with this guy? There's Steven, there's Mark, and there's Jefferson, isn't it? Or Steven. No, Steven, Mark. What's the other character? I forgot his name. Well, he has multiple personalities, and one of them is worse than all of them, actually. Mark is a pretty decent guy. He's aware of what he's doing. But the other guy, oh, my panda, he's a straight-up killer. That's me. Standing over your corpse if you don't buy a print. Oh, my panda. Oh, look at those wolfies. Look at those huskies. Those beautiful huskies. Why does that husky have a freaking Hawaiian beach shirt on? What? I'm so confused. Is he a hippie dog or? Okay, I just seen enough. I have seen enough. You New Yorkers are literally, that's a beautiful dog. Why would you cover its fur with clothing? That's what I buy the dog for. I want to see all that fur puff up. You people don't know how to treat dogs, do you? Huh? But anyway, guys, like I said, guys, buy a print. And I won't have to stand over your bed overnight. But yeah, seriously though, buy a print. All I need to do is sell 7 glass prints. And I want to sell those glass prints more than the frames, because I feel like with the frames, it's such a pain to package. Oh my pen is such a pain. Gotta buy the box size for it. Then you gotta see, with the glass prints, it's like slick thin. It's super thin. And not only that, it comes with a magnet, so you can put it on your wall, so you can magnetize it off and on your wall. You can move it. But yeah, that's why I want to sell the glass prints more now. I want people to see the good quality. So, oh wow, wait, my money got this? My money gave me this? Wait, this thing is like $300. Like, well, yeah, things like that, yeah. Well, with my art, yeah, should be like $300. That's why a lot of photographers were asking me on Instagram, why are you undervaluing your prints? Yeah, a lot of photographers say, you're undervaluing your prints, man. I know you're trying to just make some money right now, but you shouldn't undervalue your prints. I was like, I know I'm undervaluing my prints. I'm aware of that. But I'm doing that intentionally so I can have people to afford my prints. And then when the word gets out that the prints are good, oh, now we can increase it back to the normal price. Slowly though, gently, slowly increase that. So yeah, there's a lot of photographers that said I'm literally underpricing my prints. Because they say, why don't you just go to a gallery and have the gallery sell it for 5 times the amount that you're trying to sell it online for? Because they would get more money for you. That's true, but you got to give them a cut, and you got to give them a storage cut, and based how long it's going to be there, yeah, you got to negotiate. And I don't have time to negotiate when I don't know if someone wants to buy it or not. I've been having some bad times right now. People not being open-minded about buying prints or hiring me to do portraits, and they want free portraits. I'm like, oh, you can't. I mean, what planet are you on to think you were going to get free portraits? I'm going to bring out a camera and a lens and jeopardize that getting broken for your No, that's an expense. That's a risk. But anyway, guys, I'm going to have to go. Battery's dying on that phone. But I appreciate it that you guys are listening. I got no friends. Look, I'm alone. I'm always alone. I have no friends. I have some friends. Where are they right now? In New York City. Let's be real about that. Where are they? What? Did I touch something? To you New Yorkers? Yeah, be really good about that. All you New Yorkers like so-called that live here, that rollerblade with me, that I helped out, gave money to, whatever. Now that I hit hard, you guys know about it, but you guys stay away from the Instagram and keep silent. But you want to ask me for free photos. Okay. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It never will. You pay like everyone else pays. But with that said, everyone, but you gotta ask yourself that question: where are our friends at? I got you, Panda, and then where are they? I got strangers on YouTube right now trying to help me, donating money, trying to buy my prints. Yeah, trying, because some of you guys cannot afford to buy the prints. You guys are trying to save up for the prints. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I was talking about the 8x10 print. So yes, you can get that at a 9.6 by 7.2 frame set in glass. You want that? That's $80, and that's on glass. And as I said in the very in my segment about prints, listen, if you're gonna buy prints, buy the same frame size so in your home it looks very nice and symmetric. Just FYI, guys. Oh. Alright, I got $3. I'm about to go in that Target and buy some hand warmers because my hands are getting stiff. Yeah, my fingers get stiff. Because we out here in the rain. New York rain. All day, every day. I'm gonna be a R&B singer now. I'm gonna sing about the rain. All right. I know my voice is gonna sound shitty right now, so bear with me. I'm gonna sing about the rain. Stop smoking cigarettes. Bad for you dudes. So bad, so bad. Smoke the CBD instead. He said helps your muscles relax.
Yep, my sister and my yep.
Folks? I don't know. I just don't like cigarettes. But with that said, everyone, time to go. We got 31% battery left. Oh, okay. So this is accurate. See, I got you guys on the live stream. There is a delay though. Woo. It's 60 frames a second. It's not so bad. Yeah, there's a slight delay. But with that said, everyone, thank you for watching. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. You guys take care. And make sure, if you don't want me to stand over you while you sleep tonight, I recommend buying a print. See ya.